What up, world? It's your boy Mark Walter Ward, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network, another Throwback Thursday episode. We're in here today with the boy B.A.R.S Murre to discuss his 2015 Best of B.A.R.S Murre project. How you doing, brother?
Chilling, baby.
Hey, am I saying your name right?
It's you actually are, but it's pronounced Murray. It's spelled the way you're saying it, but it's pronounced Murray, like Keith Murray type shit. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. So, man, this motherfucking I, I don't know if you call it a mixtape, album, whatever it is. Your best of up to that point, because you've done some notable things since then, man. I mean, you by yourself, kill it, but you got like such a wide range of features of people that you work with. Like, I bet you it ain't not one other person who done worked with A-Mafia and Riff Raff.
That's hilarious. I know, right? That's funny. Yeah, you're right about that, man.
So how did the I mean, like I said, it's so many. Well, before anything, I want to shout out. You had a lot of strong bars, but I really liked on In the Loop when you said you OT with nothing but my dignity. I could totally relate to that. That's a solid ass statement, and that's like something only those that know will catch. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's a real one.
Most definitely. Did you meet Fred Da Godson? Like, did you make the song with him?
No. I was actually in the studio with Derek Angeletti, the mad rapper from the Biggie albums.
D-Dot, yeah.
Yeah, D-Dot. And he was cool with Fred's manager, Sean Prez, at the time. I think Sean Prez worked for P. Diddy at Bad Boy, and he was managing Fred. Fred just had the song out with Puffy and all that shit. So D-Dot talks to Sean Prez all the time. So he set that up for me. And that's one of the only features I ever did by email, was that one. And we could have linked up because he was coming to Philly the next day where I was recording. And Sean Press hit me like, yo, go link with Fred. He got an in-store, but I was just doing something else and we never got to link. So no, we didn't do that in person, but I met with Sean Prez and that was between D-Dot and Sean Prez.
Got you. And on that Porsche Cayenne song featuring Riff Raff, I ain't gonna front, bro. I ain't hip. What's driving trash cans mean?
Yeah, we said I'm trapping in Iran, got me dodging trap. It doesn't mean shit. You gotta ask Riff Raff that.
See, I thought it was probably like some fancy ass car I ain't never even heard of that you can only get if you like, getting A-Rap money, as Busta Rhymes
I used to drive a Porsche Cayenne, trapping in Iran, got me dodging trash cans. He said that in a video he had before we worked together.
Oh, I thought he said driving trash cans.
Oh, no, he said dodging trash cans.
Gotcha. Oh, that makes way more sense.
He said it in a previous song, where the song he had was dudes like Fat Pimp. It's like a Jacob. He says that in the song. I was like, so when we did the song, I called him up. I was like, yo, say this on the hook. You know what I mean? Because I was like, that little line he said on the Jacob song would be the perfect hook for this song. Plus his fans will know that line already and they'll be able to bounce to it. So that's how that came about.
Word. Shit, shout out Fat Pimp. That's a blast from the past. I fucks with Fat Pimp.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the dude's name that was on that Jacob song.
Oh, well, there's definitely a Fat Pimp, and it would make sense to him and Riff Raff collaborated.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm almost positive that's who it was.
What would you say is the best song you had up to that point that didn't make it to the best of? Like,
the biggest song I ever did. The biggest joint I ever did was the fucking Riff Raff joint.
Now I said the best song. I said the best song that didn't make it to the best of.
The best one that didn't make it.
Like, man, is it other A-Mafia contribution?
I probably Nobody Showed Me, which was on my first mixtape. It's produced by V Don. And when I did the best of, I meant to just put on songs that never got put on albums, that were, because I had a lot of originals on mixtapes. And I was like, yo, I gotta get them joints on iTunes somehow. And then my engineer at the time convinced me to put joints that were already on iTunes on the best of. You got to have Porsche Cayenne on there, and you got to have. But I wanted it to be just unreleased shits, best of. But so probably Nobody Showed Me, produced by V Don. I did that back in like 2010.
Damn, you was working with V Don early.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I got my first beats I ever rapped on were from V Don.
You got good ear then, brother.
Yeah.
Well, shit, maybe you could repackage the joint as like B-sides and rarities or something.
Yeah, because they're still from my mixtape days, there's probably about 6 bangers that never got put on iTunes. I got probably like 5 more with V Don that aren't on albums that should be. And you know, it was that mixtape era transitioning into the iTunes era. So some Jones got lost because, you know, mixtapes was the way at the time. And then this whole transition happened. So some shit got lost in the sauce.
Word. Good luck finding all the Senate mixtapes, for instance, if you're a Dipset fan.
Right.
That's about it I got for the best of bars Murre, except for bars Murray. Sorry, my apologies. Except for
Yeah.
how'd you end up with French Montana and Beanie Sigel on the same song, and who got on it first?
French got on it first. Beans got on it probably a couple months later when he heard it in the studio. I did a show. Actually, my first show I ever did was in Philly, and Beans came. I knew Beans before rap, and he came, showed support, and did a song with me right after. And then the engineer, you know how engineers be, they want a famous motherfucker to rap on their beat, and he did the beat for the French joint. So he started playing that shit, and of course, as soon as Beans heard that, plus French was on fire at the time, so Beans just jumped right on that joint. You know what I mean? So I wasn't gonna say no. You know what I mean? So
Hell
yeah, that's
nah.
how that happened. Beans just heard it in the studio and was just like, "Man, load that motherfucker up and going in."
Damn, that's a blessing. Well, everybody who hears this or watches this, make sure y'all go check out the best of bars Murray, available on all digital streaming platforms, and it'll be posted with the Dirty Glove post of this video. So thank you for your
Yeah,
time. Thank you for your time, brother.
yeah. Thanks, dog.